Welcome, race fans. Tonight, IWCR starts their brand new season, season number 11 for these guys. I've been here through all of them, and we are ready to kick it off here at Daytona. Last week, if you remember, they ran the duels, which set the qualifying order for tonight's race. So looking for a pretty good turnout here tonight. A lot of guys have locked in. And I think right now we only have 26 drivers in there. I'm not sure, kind of a little bit low number there, but we had a lot tuned in last week there for the duels. So probably be a few of them here along shortly. Some guys didn't have to qualify in, and I think the rule was that you didn't really have to qualify in. It was just to kind of get you back up in the top of the field. But anyhow, retro paint schemes in order here for tonight, as usual. Every season, the season opener here at IWCR, they have a theme, and this season's theme is retro paint schemes from the years 1997 to 2002. So, kind of a 5-year period there of some retro paint schemes. You might find your favorite out here, and kind of bring back some memories of an old driver that you once was a fan of or whatever. But all right, well, they've got about 6 minutes of practice left here, folks, before we do grid up. There is no qualifying tonight. Like I said, it was set in the duels last week. So no qualifying. We'll be ready to grid them up here in less than 6 minutes. Thanks for watching tonight on MaxSpeedTV, folks. We appreciate that very much. If you don't mind, hit that like button, and also hit the subscribe button too.
Hey, Rudy, how we doing tonight, buddy?
Hey, doing good. You finally made it. Good. I was getting a little worried.
I've been sitting down there talking to my teammate for about the last 10, 15 minutes. Yeah, I was just doing some things before the race. Me and him been racing all night, and I had to do some stretching and take a shower and limber up because I just hate this damn racing chair. But yeah, man, I'm ready to rock and roll. We got about 4 minutes, and we're gonna be gridding up. Yep. They've already qualified, so no qualifying tonight here in the official season opener for season number 11 for IWCR. It's going to be a good season, buddy.
I know it. Boy, it's hard to believe 11 seasons we've been here, man. I was just thinking about that here just a few minutes ago. 11 seasons. And, one of the longest running leagues that I know of in iRacing, that they've been together for 11 seasons. So, man, that's pretty cool.
Have they always run 15 races?
I believe so, right around that. Yeah, 15 to, I think one. That'd be a good question to ask Randall Drake, because I can't really positively say yes, because I don't remember. It's been too many seasons, Now, as of probably the last 5 or 6 seasons, I'll say yes, but before that, I don't remember.
I'm showing Thomas Mayer with 152 career starts here in this league, so and that's just in the Gen 6 series. So I'm guessing probably about 15 races a season with 10 completed seasons,
right?
And maybe a scattered one here and there.
Yep. Well, we're just about. I'm about to step away here real quick, Scott. We're going to play the national anthem before these guys start getting ready for the grid. So we'll be right back, Scott.
10-5.
Be right back, folks.
we take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, as they get ready to grid up here, we will get right to it here in just about a few seconds. So bear with me here. And they are just now receiving the everybody heading for pits. And we're ready to line them up on the grid, folks. All right, Scott, we're back.
All right, buddy. Just in time to grid them up, go racing here at the beach.
Yes, sir. Let's run down through the grid here. Michael Leiby will start on the pole, winning the first duel last week. Jimmy Mullis winning the second duel. So those will line up 1-2.
No, actually, it was Robbie Vrabel and Jesse Schwartz won the duels.
Winning you're right. Yeah, winning the first duel. Yep. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, my bad. Robbie Vrabel will start third. Jesse Schwartz fourth. Bentley Glazer starting fifth. Joshua Schwartz sixth. Jarrett Schwartz. Boy, lots of Schwartz in there. Starting seventh. Bernard Person eighth. Thomas Keene ninth. Joshua Witherspoon 10th. Scott?
Evan Schroeder will start 11th. Logan Powers 12th. Tony Pizarro starts 13th. Paul Crumride 14th. Michael Gonzalez 15th. Randall Drake 16th. Ryan Helms starts 17th. Matt Smethers 18th. Paul Berthwick, haven't seen him in a while. He'll start 19th. And Sean Medling rounds out the top 20.
Jeff Hollingsworth starting 21st. Chris Pence 22nd. Justin Warner 23rd. Roger Wagner joining in here. We'll start 24th. Calvin Troy 25th, Thomas Brandner 26th, and Johnny Reed Foley riding shotgun tonight. Good to see Johnny out there taking time away from his country music career.
Yeah, awesome. He's got a big show coming up here soon, opening up for Jason Aldean. So yes. I know Johnny's definitely got some big things coming up here soon, but I know he had been making some posts there in the IWCR Facebook chat that he definitely wanted to make a point to make some races this season. Got himself a new team, so he's excited about this new season.
Yes, sir.
And I cannot remember for the life of me what their team name is called, but he announced that earlier today. They'll be running trucks as well.
JRF something. JRFM. Johnny Reed Foley Motorsports.
There you go.
So it looks like everybody has joined in. The only one I don't see out there, Sean Medling. Might have decided to start on pit road or something. I'm not sure, but don't see him on the track.
Russell Tarneski disconnected. I'm not sure if he's coming in to race or if he's just coming in to watch. He might be a late arriver, though.
We'll get him going, Scott, on this 11th season start here at Daytona. If you want to get him going, brother, you can have the honors.
10-4, bro. It's going to be a quick one. As soon as this pace car pulls off, we're going racing. Pace car is off, and season number 11 is underway for IWCR Friday night under the lights.
Well, no.
And immediately that got started on the outside. 56, he dives to the bottom. Michael Libby up on the point. See a lot of guys trying to dive for that bottom already.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of guys probably try to get single file here early and just kind of ride for a little while. These cars, you know, they don't suck up like they used to. But we are getting somebody already trying it. Jimmy Mullis on the outside here. They're going to go 3 wide into turn 3. Holy smoke. A little early for that.
We're talking about, me and Crumrow were talking about that in the pre-race, that it'd be lap 1, first time we saw 3 wide.
Yep.
Sure enough, there you go.
And Jimmy Mullis, Robbie Vrabel go into the lead. And Mullis will lead the very first lap here, starting the new season out. That's great. A great way to start the season out is leading the very first lap.
Yeah, but you want to lead the last.
Yeah, that's the most important one. Bernard Person up there in the heights. Oh, we got one into the wall, and there's man, everybody's jostling.
Of the race.
No caution.
Nope. He's still going. And nobody
smoke.
Got into him. Everybody avoided him. So
Josh Withers,
64.
Josh Schwartz, right there.
Yep.
And
his race is over.
Yep, that's they don't have no quick
a lot
fixes
of
here.
damage. He'll be able to get it repaired, but he'll be definitely off the pace. He rode that wall for a while, so it's going to be at least a couple minutes of damage.
And we're already seeing guys starting to get single file now. Everybody's ready to ride here for a while. Now, a little thing to kind of throw a little clinker into the works here, Scott, they are only running 50% fuel, so that means we're going to see pit stops at around lap 20. So
yeah, about 4 of them.
Yep. So Bentley Glazer in 4th. Right in the interstate, one of the interstate's batteries cars out there. There's several of them and several of the Goodwrench service cars. So you're going to see a lot of them.
A lot of Earnhardt and Labonte fans in this group.
Evan Schroeder. Boy, that kind of split the pack up there with Josh Schwartz, and he's on pit road getting that damage fixed. And
you got one in the middle all by his lonesome in between these 2 big packs.
Yeah, Evan
Schroeder. One
Schroeder
behind him is going to wind up gobbling him up here in a minute.
Yeah, they're going to start gathering up here, and they'll catch up to him, and they'll be able to join forces back up with that front pack again, I think, if they can get nose to tail here. Witherspoon, we've seen last season, Josh Witherspoon having a great season, probably the best that we've seen yet coming out of the Witherspoon camp. And man, I'm telling you what, he's on a roll here tonight. He's going to try to do it again tonight.
Yeah, I would definitely look for him to be a contender tonight, to have a possible shot of being a dark horse to win this race.
Yep. Logan Powers rounds out the top 10. Seen Bernard Person actually go backwards there. Started 8th place, and he's already back to 14th. But a lot of people checked up there when Joshua Schwartz got into the wall. There was a little contact there between him and somebody else. I'm not sure who it was, but Tony P. in 15th. Tony Pizarro, Paul Crumry 16th. That's your teammate.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
He's just going to be riding out there for a little while. He was in no big hurry to get to the front. He didn't really have anyone out there that he knew of that he'd be able to work with right now, but I just told him to hang in there. And by the end of the race, I'm sure he'll find a dancing partner.
Well, I'll tell you what, a lot of these drivers know Paul Crumry, and they know he's a good racer. I don't think he'll have a problem finding a dancing partner out there. I really don't.
Yeah, he just finished 3rd in a truck race. Me and him just ran just a little bit ago tonight. Testing out our setup for tomorrow night's IWCR truck race, and I think we got some power underneath the hood, Rudy.
Well, that's good. That's very good.
Yes, sir. I myself have just got to learn how to control it on the long run. Being
Oh,
an
no,
open
no, no,
wheel
no.
guy.
Oh, there's a wreck. Glazer.
No caution.
No caution yet. Yep.
They're in the grass. They're in the grass. There will be no caution unless they come back out on the track, and they're not going to.
Nope.
No caution.
Good job, man. I'm telling you, him and Thomas Keene got together. So Keene's going to have some serious damage. He's going to go to pit road and get that attended to. Man, what a way to start the race out. You don't want to start out that way. And boy, that really split the field up, because
Keene
now we've only got 3 cars up here together, and Leiby's about to lose the draft off of Jimmy Mullis and Robbie Vrabel. But look at this.
Yeah, but they'll wind up everybody will wind up getting back together here before it's all said and done. And give them 5 to 10 laps.
Yep, Evan Schroeder and company here are catching them. They're closing that gap up now. They're within the sniffing of the draft, and they're going to start reeling them in real quick here now.
Yeah, the way all these cars are spaced out, all the way back, it's a matter of time before they all get grouped back up again.
Yep.
They're all relatively close. The gaps aren't that big. Ooh, we got a couple more down below the yellow line on the backstretch. The 5 being one of them, and I can't tell. I think it was 21, maybe. 27. Jesse Schwartz. It was the 51 and the 27.
Well, Brian Helm got the worst end of that deal, because he's the one that went out across the grass there, and man, that wasn't good for him. Randall Drake checks up. He's way off the pace back here.
Craziness early on in this race.
I'm telling you.
Man, I'm blinking bad.
Thomas Brandner.
I might fall out.
Uh-oh. Okay. Thomas Brandner out there. Good to see Thomas out. Maybe going to try to pull something out here at Daytona tonight. Brandner, the only 3-peat champion here at IWCR. Winning 3 seasons in a row, but he did not win it last season. Jesse Schwartz won it. And big congratulations to Jesse again. Man, what a phenomenal season that Jesse Schwartz put together.
Yes, sir. We got ourselves a new champ here in IWCR, and he's looking to defend that title here tonight. Currently running back there mid-pack, running in 10th place.
Yeah, I don't think he's
behind Jeff Hollingsworth.
Yeah, he's not in a great big hurry right now. We've already seen he does have a little bit of damage on that left front corner too, but we've seen a lot of guys getting together and getting collected.
Well, he just got together a minute ago.
Yeah. So we don't want to see anything happen like that.
We got 2 groups again now, Rudy.
Yep. Foley way back here, 21st position, riding with Calvin Troy, one of his teammates.
Might be a safe zone.
Both of them part of JRF Motorsports. Good to see Johnny.
Now they are clicking off the laps.
Oh yeah, already got 11 in the books. And Mullis is continuing to lead. He's led all 10 of them. And here he goes. He's going to pull over and let his teammate go by, Robbie Vrabel. And it looks like Mullis is going to fall to the back of that pack. He's going to have to fall in behind Evan Schroeder. Oh, and maybe even more. I don't know. That might have been a big mistake right there for Mullis.
It depends. If Robbie was getting hot and he had to pop, then that's why he did it. I'm thinking that's probably what it was. Robbie was getting hot. And he just had to... instead of them trying to do some kind of switch up, he just dropped back.
Yep.
Found a little comfort zone there.
Well,
long way to go. We're only on lap 12 of 100, so we don't be here a while.
I'll tell you something that we don't normally see is Bentley Glazer being a lap down. That's something we rarely see here at IWCR. So
he just got caught up in that incident where he went out across the grass. So yeah, it's still a long way to go though, Rudy. I mean, they got plenty of time. I'm sure we're going to get a caution at some point.
Him and Thomas Keene, and Keene is still on pit road trying to get damage fixed as Robbie Vrabel leads his first lap of the race, collecting that bonus point. Got to get that out of the way. Michael Leiby sitting right there in second. He wants one of them bonus points as well.
Everybody getting grouped back up now. It's starting to become one big group again.
Yes,
everybody's single file, though. Only 56 is on the outside out there. Jimmy Mullis, the only guy on the outside.
Yeah, it was just a matter of time, you know, that they would get bunched back up. Everybody had to get collected and, you know, get their compost consolidated, as I call it.
Well, now we got a couple more on the outside. Here comes T-Brand and Crumb Rye. They're working together, it looks like, on that outside. Crumb Rye finding him a dancing partner.
There you go.
Not a bad one to have.
No, sir. There's nothing wrong with hooking up with a past champion here, I'll tell you that. And you see the guys.
Look at this.
Yeah, you see the guys that jumped out in front of him because they know if he's going to the front, they're going to the front with him.
Yeah. Block that lane.
Look at that.
Brandon's taking it 3 wide. Ooh,
man, that was close.
Yeah, that was brave this early on.
Ooh.
That left Crumb Rye hung out to dry. So.
Yeah, well, he's still in the draft there.
Right underneath him. Boy, that was scary. The 96 almost got turned up into him.
Uh-oh.
We got a big-time blinker behind the 96.
I see that.
Boy, I don't think Paul probably realized how lucky he was right there, but the 96 did a hell of a job of saving that thing.
Yeah, Justin Warner. And then Paul Berthwick, was the blinker right there. But Paul Crumb Rye is going to go back to 19th, fall into the tail end of that group.
Yeah, I don't blame him because it was getting a little hairy there. Berthwick's the one that got the 96 just a little sideways there. Man, he almost about veered right and went back up into Crumb Rye, but he got out of it enough to where it corrected itself.
Well, Mullis is trying to work his way back up to the front, but he's trying to do it alone up there. Nobody's brave enough to jump up there and go with him. He's just trying to do it on his own with the little side draft.
Crumb Rye's going to lose the draft now because of all that.
Oh, man. Well, that's what I was afraid of. And it's a long way back to the next group. Calvin Troy and Johnny Reed Foley, they're 11.5 seconds behind that lead pack.
If I was Paul, I just, I wouldn't really worry at this point about catching back up. I'd just be worried about finding an exit route because I think we're going to get a caution here soon. Paul is seeming to catch back up here, though. He was fading back, but it looks like he's starting to catch back up.
Well, we're only about 4 laps away from pit stops here, so what happened to Foley?
I don't know. Wasn't watching.
Well, he's
is he out of the race?
Well, yeah, he's gone.
His internet was real shady tonight, so.
Oh, no. He's still in TeamSpeak, but he must have lost connection in the race. Oh, man. Can you look in the chat, call him there and see if he did? Are you using that sim tracker?
Yeah, he fell through. No, I totally forgot about it, but yeah, Johnny did fall through. We missed it.
Well, you can still fire it up. That makes it kind of nice. I kind of like that sim tracker, man. Yeah, Foley falling through. Mullis, look at this. He's worked his way back up to the outside. He was doing it alone there for a while, but Witherspoon's jumped up there. And here comes T-Brand. Coming from 26th. And now he's trying to bid for 4th or 5th here. Man, what a move, huh?
Yeah, he's just driving aggressive right now. He's wanting to get to the front and lead some laps here. The former champion wanting to flex a little muscle here tonight. I just opened that program, Bernie. Yeah, you're right. It's nice to have open.
Ain't that nice? Man, that was one of the best programs I think I've ever come across it's just so helpful, And
I like how it highlights all the different cars based off the different situations that they're currently in.
Yep. Brandon drops it to the bottom. Brandon drops it to the bottom, goes into 4th. And he almost took it up the middle right there. He is really being aggressive here and trying to get to the front quickly.
And they're coming up on a lap car here. 36 they're coming up on. Let's hope there's no trouble here.
Well, he is driving the Superman car, so he's trying to be like Superman out there.
Driving like it right now.
I'm telling you. Kind of giving a little bit of a push up there on Witherspoon. Witherspoon did kind of drift up the hill a little bit. And they are coming to pit road here. Brandner coming in.
Yep.
Probably about right on cue here for some of these guys.
He's coming in fast.
Yeah, he was coming in pretty hot.
Yeah, you might want to see if he got a penalty. He was coming in quickly.
Yeah, let's see if he does. I don't think he will, but he might. You probably seen it better than I did there.
Yeah, we'll find out based
Yep.
on pit time.
All right, left side's going on. And he's down and away, no penalty.
Wow, he drives that thing in there so hard every time. It never gets penalized.
Yep. Well, I'll tell you what.
Right on that ragged edge.
Yeah, these guys know where the line is, and here comes the rest of the pack to pit road.
Yeah, everybody's coming.
Yep.
Look at this.
Yeah,
Wow.
this is pretty much on cue right here. I figured, 20 laps. You can't make it 21. I think there's been some guys that have tried it. You might if you could save fuel way in the back of that pack or something, but it's too close.
I'm just surprised they didn't break it up, a little more than they did. You got 17 cars on pit road right now.
Yep. Robbie Vrabel only taking right side tires full of fuel, and he's out of there already. Good call. Good call. Yeah, that was one
Look
thing.
at the traffic coming off pit road. Wow.
Yeah, one thing I did see, Brander took 4 tires. So I don't know if that was by design or if he made a mistake and forgot to uncheck one side or what. I don't know, but 4 tire change for Brander and that crew. And
yeah, that's interesting. That's early in the race.
And that put him way behind, man. They are closing, but I mean, they're going to be like 10 seconds from the lead pack, somewhere along in there. Those guys are already getting back up to speed. But they'll make that up. I mean, there's enough cars out there. They're already starting to join in here. Oh, and
we'll probably get a caution at some point as well.
Oh, my.
All these guys are going to get all packed back up again for the most part.
Yep. So, but Robbie Vrabel retakes the lead. Him and Jimmy Mullis out here now sitting ducks. They are 1.4 seconds ahead of Josh Witherspoon. Look at Witherspoon. What did we say, Scott? Witherspoon on a roll this season, man. You know what? That's my man. I'm going to root for him right there.
You're supposed to be biased, Rudy. You're the announcer.
I know, but I'm telling you, I am so proud of what he did last season and to come right out this season and look at the performance he's already showing in the first race of this season.
Yeah, I told you just a little bit ago, he's a dark horse.
Yes, sir.
His improvement is showing every track we go to now these days.
Yep.
He's up there currently running third right now, having a good run here tonight. See if it continues. We got a long way to go. Only lap 23 of the schedule going 100.
Now I'm seeing Randall Drake is right behind him, but he is a lap down already. I'm not sure how he got a lap down, but
not sure.
Yeah, I don't. Him, Brian Helm, well, of course, we know Bentley Glazer. Foley did rejoin the race room, but he is a couple laps down. But he is working back here with his teammate, Calvin Troy, again. I love that paint scheme on Calvin Troy's car, man. That's my favorite paint scheme tonight. I love that. Skull Bandit.
Yeah, it's a classic. No Harry Gant paint scheme.
Yes, sir, boy. Yeah, you remember.
Oh, yeah.
Harry
Everybody
Gant.
remembers Harry Gant.
Man, one of the best drivers in NASCAR ever.
Actually, just watched the movie Stroker Ace about a week ago. Harry Gant was in that movie.
Yes, sir.
And there's our car.
There we go.
There's our first caution. I think it was Paul Crum.
Oh, yes, it was. Oh, no. Let's go back and take a look.
What
here.
happened?
I don't know. We're going to go back and take a look. I don't know if it was contact into the wall, if he got bumped, or what happened here.
He's all blown up. There was a bunch of jostling going on around him, and oh wow, him and Roger Wagner.
Oh no. Okay, he's up on the high side. Oh yeah, there was. Oh yeah, and he made contact with Roger. And he come back down, back into Roger, and both of them going to go into the side. Oh no! So that's going to ruin both of them guys' nights right there.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Wow.
Well, tough break for these guys. He's sitting on pit road, but now I'm kind of thinking these guys will come to pit road, even though they've only got about 5 laps since the green flag pit stops. they're going to want to try to stay on keel with at least keeping the fuel tank full, because if this goes green again, they don't want to have to stop again here in 15 laps. I'm thinking Robbie will bring him to pit road.
Yeah, that was just a freak deal there. I went on board with Chrome Ride, and they just somehow got back together.
Yep.
That's a tough break, man.
Yeah. Well, Paul's on pit road. Let's. I'm going to drag him up here and we'll talk. Do you want to talk to him?
Go ahead, man. I feel like you should interview him.
Oh, okay. Paul Crumrye, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Paul, what a freak deal there, man. I don't know what exactly happened. It looked like a little bit of net coding and you guys getting together, but you seen what was going on, kind of a lot of cars in that pack jostling around. Can you kind of give us your bird's eye view of what happened?
From my point of view, what I seen was there was a couple of slower cars coming up, and then I saw somebody go in, and then there was somebody that got pushed up in front of me, and then I hit the back of that car, and then I think the 31 and I touched, and as I went up, it just, with not changing the tires, it really got loose, and I didn't have any control of it after that, and got into 31, and that was pretty much my day.
Oh, man. Well, is there any chance we're going to be able to see you get back out there?
Nah, my engine blew up. I'm pretty much done for.
Oh, man. Well, sorry, Paul. Well, hopefully tomorrow night you got the truck race here at IWCR. Hopefully you'll have a better night with your teammate, Scott Brinson there.
Yeah, I hope so. We got a pretty good set underneath us. I think tomorrow night will be pretty good. We did some practicing today. Took third in the race today at the Auto Club, so hopefully tomorrow will be a lot better than it is tonight.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. Well, congrats on that, man. Great run. That's a tough track right there in the trucks. And, man, if you guys finish third, that's great, So, well, sorry about your luck tonight, Paul. And, I guess you're just going to have to wait and go get them next week. See what you can do next week, brother.
Yeah, hopefully we can bring this home, put it back together, and see what we can bring out next Friday night.
All right, buddy. Well, thanks for talking with us.
All right, thanks, Rudy. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Sorry about your luck, Paul.
Yep, thanks, buddy.
All right, man. I'll catch up with you.
All right, well, we got a brand new leader, Logan Powers. He's going to stay out. He'll grab that bonus point right here coming around, unless he comes to pit road, which I think he is going to come to pit road. Yes, he is. And that's going to give the... Oh, no. I'm sorry. That was somebody else. He'll stay out there. Thomas Brandner, second place. Evan Schroeder, third. Michael Leiby, fourth. Bernard Person, fifth. Tony Pizarro, sixth. Robbie Vrabel now will be seventh. Jimmy Mullis, 8th, Justin Warner, 9th, and Josh Witherspoon, that's your 10th place finisher, or starter here. Finisher. Keen, out of the race.
We knew what you meant.
Well, we got several on pit road right now, guys trying to get damage fixed and all sorts of problems, but, well, we got time to talk to one more. I'm going to get my old buddy up here real quick. Johnny Reed Foley.
Hey, what's up, Rudy?
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Hey, man, I'd be doing a whole lot better if I had 2 wires that would stay connected.
I'm telling you, man, what a bummer, though. But you're still in it. There's a lot of race to go. A lot can happen in, the next, 60-some laps. A lot can happen.
Oh, yeah, we got a good shot to get our laps back. Just have to hope it doesn't come disconnected again.
Oh, man, yeah, that was a bummer, man. We just seen it was like all of a sudden you guys were racing pretty good, running about 12 seconds back of the pack, and that's a good safe zone. Okay, and I know what happened there. Everybody got kind of checked up when Joshua Schwartz hit the wall there, and boy, that really split the field up. But you saved it, you kept in it, and you guys were running pretty good, and all of a sudden you just were gone.
Yeah, it's no big deal. Man, I'm just glad to be here and running a race. It's a lot of fun. I haven't had a chance to do this in a while. But just a good way to end my birthday. And
yes,
hopefully we can get back in this and get a win. Thank you, sir.
Happy
Hopefully
birthday.
we'll get back in here and win this race.
Well, I just wanted to congratulate you for winning that contest to be opening for Jason Aldean. I haven't had a chance to talk to you or congratulate you, so big congratulations, brother.
Hey, thank you, man. That's a big deal. Certainly excited. Right
Yes.
now we got a new single just went on Spotify, trying to get everybody to go, just like it real quick and follow us. So
I got
a lot of good stuff going on.
I got to go get it, brother.
We need to get 250 followers, so let's get everybody on here. Go click that follow button real quick.
All right, brother. Well, good luck out there, and just keep your chin up. You're going to get back on the lead lap.
Oh yeah, we're good. We're second in line to start getting laps back here, so it shouldn't be a big problem at all.
All right, brother. Good luck.
Thank you.
Wow. Opening for Jason Aldean. Folks, go look it up there. Johnny Reed Foley's new single on Spotify. Go look it up and like it. Needs to get 250 likes on there. I'll have to do that right after the race. I didn't know how you did that. I do have a Spotify account. Joshua Schwartz back in the race. Looks like he's gotten pretty much most of the damage fixed on that car. Yeah, just a little bit of crinkle in the front there a little bit, but if he stays in the draft, I think he'll be all right, Scott.
Yeah, it's just a matter of staying clean, man. Something tells me this race is going to get more wild as we go along with some of the driving that we've seen already.
Yeah, the guys they were racing it pretty hard too early, I think, and They started out really good though. They were single file and everybody was comfortable just to ride for a while, and all of a sudden things changed, and you know how that goes. All right, here we go.
Didn't go well for Crumrock.
Nope. Pace car's in.
Ready, green,
And there's a green flag. Logan Powers taking the point. Up on that high side, Thomas Brander, he wants to get up there and lead a lap and gather a bonus point. They got a pretty good run there. He's got some good help up there. Michael Leiby. Michael Leiby knows how to get to the front. That was our pole sitter, and he has not been able to. Boy, he didn't even get to lead the first lap of the race, Scott. That was that's kind of a bummer,
Yep.
And
that's super speedway racing.
Brander dumps off Leiby and drops it down in front of Logan Powers.
Well, Brander wanted to make sure he got that bonus point. He's going to collect it right here by leading this lap. Lap 29 of the scheduled 100. 71 to go here at Daytona.
And you never know, he might drop back up there in front of Leiby. Well, of course, Leiby's got a pretty good run on that high side now. He's got Tony Pizarro working with him. Tony, man, having a good day here.
Tony P.
Yes, sir. Whoa, a little wiggly there by. Wow, Leiby was a little wiggly. Good save. Man, that was right in front of Tony P, too.
3 wide. Grable up on the high side. He's going to bring it down. They left a little room for him.
Yeah, this is boy, these guys are really too aggressive right now. And I know, these cars are so evenly matched and it's so hard to pass here. But, every chance you get, you got to take advantage of it. But golly, man, this early in the race might be just a little bit too over-aggressive. Justin Warner in 8th. Hollingsworth 9th, and Calvin Troy rounds out the top 10 as they're sitting right now. Foley actually in the draft here. He is up on the high side, car unharmed, no scratches, dents, or anything. And he's going to fall right in front of Randall Drake. Those two may get hooked up together. They're past teammates and good friends, and they might get hooked up together here. I don't know. I think Foley's just content to ride right now. I think he just wants to get one of his laps back, and I think he's just content there. Matt Smethers in 18th. There's one we ain't talked about tonight. Matt Smethers, excuse me.
Is he new here?
Yeah. Yeah, he actually came in the end of the season last season. I think he raced like maybe one race or something. But I think he does run in the truck series. I think I seen him in the truck series last week.
Yeah, I just didn't recognize his name.
Bentley Glazer, in the process of trying to get more damage fixed, is now 4 laps down. Nobody to work with back here. Everybody's way faster than he is, but he's still got a pretty good speed. He's over 181 mile an hour. That's not bad by yourself. And Michael Libby to the point. He got a run, and here he goes right down in front of Thomas Brandner. He says, you dumped me off and took over the lead. Now I'm going to dump them guys off and take over the lead. And Libby's going to lead his first lap of the race.
That he is. He finally got that point.
Good job. This is quite a pack of cars here we've got right now. These are probably some of the best drivers, and they're putting on a good showing up here right now. Robbie Vrabel, which led 14 laps, is kind of back in this pack in 5th place, but he is on the high side, and he may be trying to push Tony P to the front. Robbie wants to get back to the front, and he's going to have to push Tony Pizarro with him.
You don't have a crank up camper here, do you?
No.
I didn't think so.
Michael Libby still leads. I mean, what a pack of cars behind Michael Libby right now. Tony Pizarro taking over the lead, and he drops it in front. He's going to secure that position, and he's going to get a lap led here, I believe, unless Robbie Vrabel can get up there with him.
Nah, he's got it.
Yep.
There's some jostling going on there with Brandner. That was pretty close.
And Tony Pizarro leads his first lap of the race. He collects 5 points. Or 1 point, excuse me. It used to be 5, remember?
I said, damn. Leading lap.
It used to be 5. I think it is 5. I think it is 5 in NASCAR.
No, it's just 1 point.
In NASCAR?
Yes, sir.
It used to be 5.
Yeah, no, with the new point system, it's just 1 point.
Robbie Vrabel now trying to work with his teammate there, Jeff Hollingsworth. Those two trying to get to the front. And they're bringing their other teammate, Jimmy Mullis, with them. So anybody can get up there and work with them guys. They're going to work their way to the front, no doubt.
They might even have gotten rid of that bonus point for leading a lap.
Yeah, I don't know. I know it used to be 5 points you got. I mean, that was...
If somebody in chat can tell us there.
20 years ago, I think. Yeah, let's see if somebody in chat can tell us. What do you get for leading a lap in NASCAR? Anybody? Google it. Tony Pizarro. Still in command. Robbie Vrabel trying to work that high side. Back here in the pack. Witherspoon now back in 13th place. Bentley Glazer coming back to pit road, trying to get more damage fixed. Witherspoon hanging on here. He wants to get back up in that top 10 where he belongs. Come on, Josh. I got to root for him. I know it's supposed to be, not supposed to be biased in this race, but I don't care. I like Witherspoon. You all right, Scott?
Yeah, just this cold is still kicking my butt.
Oh, really? Wow.
I thought I was getting better, and then here in the last couple of days, I've just regressed.
Well, that's not good.
No, but I'll live. I'll get through it. As long as it's all gone by next weekend.
Brandner, he was taking a look there like he was going to come up in front of Robbie Vrabel, but that didn't work out. Now Vrabel falls back into the line here. Everybody's fallen into a single file.
And speaking of next weekend, Rudy, this will be the last race I call with you for at least over a week.
Yeah. Well, hey, vacation time, baby, vacation time.
That's right. We'll catch some wrestling over in O-Town. WrestleMania 33.
Some wrestling.
Biggest show of the year.
Calvin Troy up to 4th. He was working with Foley there earlier. Let's see where Foley's at. I know he's a couple laps down, but he's still in the draft here, working with these guys. Him and Randall Drake have hooked up together. And right behind them, Paul Berthwick, which is still on the lead lap, running in 17th. Matt Smethers and Chris Pence, last one on the lead lap. And Chris is just doing everything he can right now to hang on to Matt Smethers to stay in that draft, because if he loses that draft, he knows what's going to happen. He's going to fall like a rock. Ooh, man, these guys are getting a little rough up here. Brander to the high side now. Boy,
I was noticing that a couple laps ago.
A lot of trading paint going on up here right now, I'm telling you.
Bentley Glazer took up behind the wall.
I wonder. And I'll bet you. Yep, he left. Wow. Well, Tony P still leading. This will make lap number 6 for Tony Pizarro. And then, boy, they got some hungry guys right behind him. Thomas Brander on the high side. Robbie Vrabel drops down to the bottom row now. And he wants to get ahead of Brander. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see him pull up in front of Brander. I really wouldn't. I know he knows Brander's a good guy to work with. But Brander's going to clear him now, it looks like. Or trying to clear him.
Yeah, he's up next to him now, so he can't pull up.
Trying to slip down there and get a little side draft off of him.
What lap did they all last pit on? This program doesn't tell me that. It tells me how many pit stops they made, but it doesn't tell me what lap it was.
Lap 25.
All right, so they're coming up on green flag stops then.
Yep.
Another 3 laps. Because they had a couple caution laps there, so at another 3 laps, I think we'll probably see them.
Yeah.
Some of them, anyway.
Yeah, because some of them pitted a little bit earlier than that, but well, they all pitted like around the lap 1920, but then they had that caution, so and they all come back to the road. Here they go.
Here we go.
Tony P giving it up.
A few of them coming.
Vrabel staying out. Him and a bunch of them. They'll probably pit on the next lap. So let's keep an eye out here and see if we see any mistakes on pit road.
And Labby, the Schwartz brothers, Person, Drake, Berthwick, and Brandon are all on pit road.
Most of them with 2 tire changes and full of fuel, and that's it. They're out of there. All right, well, let's see. The second group should be coming in this time by, I believe. Nope, next time maybe. Yep, they're going to stay out one more lap, I think. We've lost a lot of good drivers already. Thomas Keene, Roger Wagner, Paul Crumry, Bentley Glazer all out of the race. Oh, God. Not as big a field that we're used to seeing here, Scott, for the season opener at IWCR. I know there's been a few guys that have left the league and you know, taking their stuff elsewhere, taking their toys and went somewhere else, I guess. And but they've got a couple of new faces in here, and I think the league is definitely, you know, it's one that's here to stay, and it's not going to go anywhere.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's just in a bit of a transition period right now. Every league goes through it. You know, they'll find some more drivers to come in, and you know, this time next season, they probably have a bigger field.
Oh, yeah.
They still had a pretty respectable field here tonight, and it actually keeps the cautions down. So
that's
as
right.
you've seen.
Yep, more drivers, more cautions.
I imagine these guys will be coming to pit road.
Michael Gonzalez running in 4th. And there's Witherspoon in 5th.
Here comes Vrabel and the gang.
Yep, they're coming in. Wow, look at them all splitting here. Whoa, get them brakes down, boys. Oh, Witherspoon out across the grass.
Yep.
And he has to take it back up onto the track and keep going. He'll have to stop on the next round. Oh, man.
Hopefully he's got enough fuel.
Golly. Warner takes over the lead. So he led that lap. Let's see, pit stops here. They're all out of there. Robbie Vrabel, Jimmy Mullis, Jeff Hollingsworth, Calvin Troy, they all come out together. And here comes Justin Warner coming to pit. Oh, there's a hook. Oh,
we're
no.
wrecking. Yeah.
Oh, no, no.
Caution.
Boy, good save,
look at
though.
that.
What
not
a
quite.
save.
Almost a complete save, but not quite a complete
Yeah,
save.
that was Brian Helm, but he didn't get into the wall there. Man, that was amazing.
That was a good job.
Yes. Well, that gave the lead up to Chris Pence. He wants to come around and lead a lap and gather up a bonus point. Matt Smothers led that last one. And he's, something happened to Matt here. I don't know what happened to him. Boy, he
Caution somewhere, caution.
Okay.
We got a caution.
Oh, Brandner spinning. Oh, no, man, he's got some serious damage. Let's go back and see.
It looks like he was on the outside and the 08 just come up into him and put him in the wall. That'll do it for Branner. He's all blown up.
Oh, man. And that was, this is right in the turn.
Jared Schwartz.
Oh, yep. Boy, did he ever come up the hill. I wonder if something broke or something there. If he just had a, I don't know. I'm kind of not really understanding what exactly happened there, because it was just like all of a sudden he made a right turn right up into Brandner. He did. I mean, he actually made a right turn. I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can go on board here with. Who was that? The 08. Garrett Schwartz.
Yep.
Let me see if I can go on board with him. Okay. Well, it looks like maybe his car just got really, really tight right there. Yeah, because I'm on board with him here, and he didn't turn the wheel right. It just like the car got so super tight, and it went right up the hill, and he's trying to steer left to keep it from happening, and it just was not happening. Oh man! So every effort that he tried to make to avoid that from happening, nothing worked. That is really really too bad.
It was probably the arrow off that lap car, the 49. It was down on the bottom that did that.
Yes, sir. Well, we got a brand new leader, Josh Witherspoon. Looks like a lot of the other guys pitted. And boy, yeah, that took Brandner out of the race. Oh, man. So there's another one gone. And, you know, all of that's happening. Some of these other guys, Josh Schwartz, that was in that first wreck, he will get one of his laps back. He's staying out there. That'll just keep moving him up the ladder a little bit more. So he'll be able to be up to 20th here before much longer. But
it looks like Matt Smothers is out of the race as well, Rudy.
Yep. Doggone.
Who's going to be your next interviewee?
And I see Witherspoon does have a little damage in that right rear corner, but I think he's going to stay out here long enough to collect a bonus point. How about we talk to, I was thinking about talking to Jimmy Mullis.
Have at it.
Talk to Jimmy here real quick. Jimmy Mullis, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Jimmy, this is going to put you up into the lead again. The car's been really strong here. You've got a good teammate there working with Robbie Vrabel. Tell us about what the racing's been like out there so far.
To be honest with you, it's been a little hectic for it to be the first 50 laps, but like you were saying, car's been real good. You know, we brought out the same thing we've ran, I believe, every time, and it's been consistent as usual in terms of speed, and me and Robbie have been able to do well together every time we come here, so hopefully we can just, you know, hang on and pull off a 1-2 maybe. We'll see.
How bad is the aero out there when you get in a pack like that? Do you feel the car like drifting, wanting to be a little tight and drift up the hill?
Not really. Sometimes it depends, you know, if we're on 4 tires or 2 tires. If we're on 2, it'll drift a little bit here and there, but usually if I'm on 4, it doesn't really react that much.
Well, are you able to control it, though, if it's on 2 tires?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I kind of wondered. All right, well, good luck out there, Jimmy, and, man, keep up the good work. You're doing great up there working with Robbie Vrabel.
Thanks, man.
Part of the APC team. Good team. They've been super strong last season. Boy, they grabbed a lot of wins, but not enough to beat Jesse Schwartz, and it wasn't for lack of trying because, boy, I'll tell you, they were all over him. It came down to him and Robbie Vrabel. If you remember, Scott, the last race of the season, either one of them could have won it, and Jesse Schwartz wound up winning the championship. So, man, it was a nip and tuck season.
Yeah, and everybody that's racing this season trying to take that championship away from Jesse. So,
oh yeah, they want
he's
that
a marked
crown.
Man this season.
Yes, sir. They want that
Jesse
crown.
Currently showing him back in 9th place right now. So he's got a little bit of work to do here in the second half of this race.
Yep, he's still got that little bit of damage on that left front corner, but I'm going to venture to say that probably iRacing has fixed all the damage that they can on it, and you know, it's just that it is what it is right there.
Might as well squeeze in one more interview, brother. We may not get another question.
All right. How about we talk to somebody we don't normally talk to, if I can find him here. Evan Schroeder. There he is. I haven't talked to Evan in a long time. Evan, how's it going, brother?
Not too bad. How are you doing, Rudy?
I'm doing well. How's the race been going for you? Because you've been staying up here in the top 10 pretty much the whole race.
Well, from my seat, it's been a little hectic, but you know, I'm keeping the car where it needs to be and keeping it clean.
Well, what are you seeing? Guys taking chances that they don't normally take, or over-aggressiveness? What are you seeing out there?
Maybe a little bit of both, but I don't think too many people are driving over their heads.
Okay.
So I think everybody's, you know, given a little room, but not enough, I guess.
Yeah, is the car a little tight? You know, maybe that you know, these guys, maybe some of the guys are having trouble handling that. You know, maybe on a 2-tire stop.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely seeing that. People are sliding all over the place.
Okay, because that's what we're seeing here too. We're seeing a lot of guys kind of like aero loose, you know, and boy, that just kind of tells me one thing: either they're A, only taking 2 tires on their pit stop, or B, the aero around these cars is just atrocious.
Probably both,
Yep.
I'd imagine.
Yep. So, well, good to see you out there, Evan, running well, and hopefully you can keep it square for the next 48 laps here, and maybe we'll talk to you again here on the podium.
I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. All right, Mullis and Vrabel on the front row, and you know how
The lights are out.
You know how this start's going to go. Mullis is going to get that jump, and Vrabel's going to quickly drop right down in behind Mullis as he, you know, as quickly as he can. So Evan Schroeder's going to have to be prepared for that. And the only way he's going to be prepared for that is he's got to tuck right up under Mullis and make sure that don't happen. But whether he will or not remains to be seen. We'll see how that goes.
That's some checking up going on there in the back. The 97 almost got into the back of the 96 because he was checking up for whatever was going on in front of him.
Oh, man. It's never good when they wreck under caution.
Nope. It happens, though.
Yeah, it does. Well, Foley got one of his laps back. Now he's only 1 lap down in 19th, and he's bidding for that lucky dog position. Him and Brian Helm will be able to battle it up here for the lucky dog position, and because I'm sure we're going to see another caution in the next 47 laps. At least one more pit stop here, folks. They're going to probably make one more pit stop, and they're going to be short of making it to the end, so they'll have to probably see a splash of gas and go if they stay green. If not, caution may take care of that and blow all strategies right out of the water. Lights are out.
I was going to say, they're definitely going to have to stop twice.
Yep. Lights are out. Get them going, Scott. If you feel up to it.
Yep. 47 laps to go here as we start the second half of the race, and the pace car pulls off. Green flag is out. We're racing again at Daytona. Been a pretty good race so far. Ready to close this thing out.
Yes, sir.
Season number 11 underway here for IWCR. This is race number 1 if you're just tuning in tonight.
Oh, Robbie Vrabel almost come down in front of Jimmy Mullis right there. They almost made contact, and those two are teammates. Foley blinking. Oh no!
Is that who that is? Yeah, he's blinking bad.
Wow, he's blinking bad.
He's still there. Yeah, he's still there.
Man, he's got his fingers crossed right now, hoping that sticks together. He don't want to give up that position now because he's got one of his laps back. You know. Pizarro having a super good run here today for Tony Pizarro.
As you see, double file all the way back. Everybody's ready to go racing now. Which I'm not sure why, because we're still got to make 2 more pit stops. So I'm not sure why everybody's racing so hard. Whoa, we got one on the wall. We're wrecking.
Oh,
big wreck. That was Calvin Troy that just caused that. I'm not sure what happened, but it was the 49. Wow.
Okay, I'm riding here with Calvin Troy. May have got a bumper hook or something here. Let's see.
No, he just like went to the right all of a sudden.
Oh, he could have been. Maybe he had one of them Joe Roberts graphical issues or something. He was okay right here. And right there, all of a sudden, the car, it just broke loose and went up the hill. And he come down. Boy, he gathered up a bunch of them. Randall Drake going to get involved in that. Oh, man, he tore up a whole bunch of them. Golly. Yep, that collected a bunch of them.
I'm riding on board with him here, and all of a sudden, his car just broke right.
Yep. Well, you know, we just don't know what the heck the problem could have been right there. Maybe we can I wonder if we could get a chance to talk to Calvin and find out, because the car don't look that bad. Boy, just a minute ago when he come around,
it's beat up.
It could be connection issues because a minute ago, the last lap, he didn't even have a hood on the car. Now the hood's on it.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's what that probably was, unless his screen went black or something.
Just never know. I want to drag him up here, but I want to see if I'm sure he's going to come to pit road. Well, maybe not. No. He's coming in. Okay. If he stops in his pit stall, I'll drag him up here and we'll see if we can find out what happened there.
Minutes of optional.
Kelvin Troy, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, Rudy.
Wow, what happened there, brother? It looked like either a graphical issue, connection problem. What happened?
iRacing's too worried about getting dirt released for their whole deal, not worried about fixing their servers, and there was a crap ton of netcode there. And I thought I got doored at first, and
nobody touched you.
Everybody was telling me that it was netcode because I was in the middle of the corner, and my whole left side front fender was just gone, and it threw me right into the wall, and I didn't even know what happened.
Yeah, there was nobody even near you, and it was like all of a sudden your car just made a right turn into the wall, you know. Is that what you're seeing too?
Yep, I got a 4X right there when it went straight.
Well, how much damage you got, and are you going to be able to get back out there?
I got 5 minutes of optional. I might get back out there, I'm not sure.
Oh, man. Well, I'll tell you what, that was a beautiful car. I love it. My favorite paint scheme tonight right there. Skull Bandit, man. Awesome job.
Thank you, Rudy.
I'm a Harry Gant fan from way back. So, well, hopefully you get it back out there, Kelvin. Good luck, man. That's all I can say. Good luck.
Thank you, Rudy.
Yes, sir. Dang, that's a tough break. Jimmy Mullis takes over the lead.
Yeah, it's pretty crappy when that kind of stuff happens and ruins a bunch of people's race.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there's a lot going on. They've got, iRacing's got a ton of work to do. I'm telling you right now, Scott, Wednesday's going to be a freaking nightmare. You wait. I'm just giving you a heads up. So
yeah, I know. We're just going to see how it goes. Yep. Hell, weeks ago we raced with the update, so
yep.
And it was pretty hectic that day. So
yeah,
we'll see what happens. If there's a ton of problems, then we'll just push it back a week. But I really don't want to do that because the way things are laid out. So
yep. But a lot of people are going to be, can't get in the server. Or their update didn't work right.
That might be a good thing. We'll keep the car count down, keep the cautions down after last week's race.
What if it's you?
Or this past week. Well, yeah. Then I'll remove myself from the room. How about that?
Okay.
If I do that dumb shit again, excuse my language, but that's what it was. Then I'll remove myself from the room.
That was
I wasn't thinking. I overdrove the corner, and that's what led to it. Had I been down on the bottom, I would have been fine because he would have went around me on the top. But when I overdrove the corner, I still made the boneheaded move of trying to pit. And had he known I was pitting, he would have probably pitted with me, and it would have been fine. But he didn't know that, and he run me over.
Well, it's kind of, what I always say is communication out there on the track has got to be the number one thing for safety. Number one, not 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. It's the number one thing, communication. If you don't communicate out there on the track, you should be removed from the room.
I was trying to be secretive.
Yeah, I know. But you got to at least let somebody that's close to you know. And I'm just saying this using your issue there as an example. Okay, that you've got to let the guy know behind you that your intentions, whether you're going to come to pit road or what. And but that we see that a lot. People don't communicate out there. All right, these guys are coming to pit road again. Wow, I'm kind of surprised. Evan Schroeder going to stay out. And he does collect a bonus point.
I think they can make it here on one more stop because they'll get these 2 caution laps. So
yep.
Well, this last caution lap anyway, and I think they'll be able to stretch it and make it.
Yep.
They're probably banking on another caution to do. So.
Oh yeah, because we've seen them guys actually pushing the envelope there and making it almost 21 laps, and I mean, I'm not going to say it's impossible to do. I'm just saying it just makes it so close,
Well, look who's back up in 3rd place.
Yes, sir, Josh Witherspoon.
How about Michael Gonzalez? We haven't really talked about him tonight. He's up there in 2nd place. He's had a heck of a run tonight.
Yes, he has.
Good job by Michael.
Matter of fact, I think they're getting ready to go back green. I was going to say drag them up here and talk to them, but lights are out and they're ready to go back green flag racing. Here's the field starting to catch back up to the back. And we've still got 15 guys on the lead lap.
I don't know if we're going. They're all single file still. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why the lights in the pace car are out. They shouldn't be. Everybody just pitted.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think you got time to do an interview. They're not. I don't think they're racing here. I don't know. Let's hold off. They might be. Witherspoon's acting like they are.
Well, they should be. I mean, if the lights
that's
are out.
odd.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they are. It looks like it.
There they go.
Boy, that was odd.
Yeah, why they started single file, I don't know.
With 1 car on the outside.
Yeah.
There weren't that many cars involved in the crash. Odd.
All right, a little bit of jockeying. Well, guess who's back on the lead lap? Johnny Reed Foley. There we go.
We haven't talked about him much other than him out there blinking.
Yep. Paul Berthwick. Jarrett Schwartz back on the lead lap. Brian Helm 15th. Jeff Hollingsworth way off the pace back here. Must have been a late pit stop or something there that put him back that far. And he's working with Calvin Troy right now. Calvin,
he was
first one lap down. And Michael Gonzalez, I think at the line, yes, he grabbed a bonus point. Grabbed that one. He led that one.
He's going to take over the lead of this race.
Mullis and Vrabel up there on the high side right behind him. He'll get a good push by them. And I'm sure what's going to happen here, he's probably going to drop it down in front of Schroeder. And that'll leave, yes, Mullis and Vrabel up there on the high side. And I think that's pretty much kind of what they wanted right there, because they've been able to march up to the front, just them two. They're just
well, they're going to get a big charge with Tony Pizarro. Looks like Tony wants to go out there with him. He's flirting with it.
Yeah.
And he changed his mind.
I even seen Jesse Schwartz take a look out there too. Jesse's got himself in a good position here for a possible win. Boy, wouldn't it be something to see the past champion, last season's champion, out here and win this race right out of the gate. Boy, what a way to start out.
Pick up where he left off.
Yeah. Got all that momentum built up from last season. 18 drivers still out here on the track.
I was just about to say that.
Out of 26 that started, we've lost 8 drivers.
$27, Rudy. 27 started.
Well, yeah, but Sean Medling didn't start the race.
Oh, that's right. He got late. That's right. He come in for his points.
So Michael Gonzalez leading the way here. And, boy, the laps are starting to wind down now, Scott. We got about 37 to go at the line here. And one more pit stop we know of for sure. Possibly a few of them might have to make that second pit stop. We don't know.
Yeah, buddy, I'm going to let you handle the interviews tonight at the end of the race. I'm going to run across the street when the race is over and try to go get some flu medicine.
10-4, buddy. Well, I hope you get to feeling better, man. That's,
I don't feel too bad. I just don't have any medicine left. I took it all, and I just want to take some stuff before it progresses. You know what I mean?
Yep. Well, I'll tell you, because you don't want to go on your vacation being sick, bro.
Exactly. That's the point. Oh, here we go. It's getting scary.
Witherspoon took it down below the white or the yellow line there.
Wow.
These guys are getting pretty wild now. Libby sitting in 6th place. That was our pole sitter tonight, winning the top qualifying position.
I think Josh Witherspoon just needs to take a deep breath right now. He's kind of weaving all over the place.
Yeah, I see that. He is
a little rattled after that little incident. He just needs to take a deep breath, gather himself up. It's all right.
Mullis.
56 will come down in front.
Yes, he does. Right in front of Gonzalez. Leaves his teammate up there on the high side, but I don't think Robbie Vrabel's too worried about it. He's been able to get some pretty good runs on the high side, too. Just got to be patient. Got to be patient. It will get there. He will get there, so... And I see Mullis trying to slip up there and give him a little bit of drafting help without opening that bottom up and letting Michael Gonzalez get in there. And boy, Mullis is just riding that white line or the yellow line. God, why I keep saying white line. And here comes Vrabel. Got a good run. And look at the guy pushing him. Last season's champion, Jesse Schwartz. He knows how to get there. Those two were rivals last season. Coming down to the end of the season, they were bidding for the championship, and here they are racing together. Two different teams, and right now, that doesn't matter. They're teaming up. Tony Pizarro riding back here, still riding in 9th place after starting 13th. That's a heck of a run right there. Foley, 10th place, leading the charge of the second pack back here, and they're about to lose the draft back here. Unless they can get single file and start working together, they're going to lose that draft quickly.
Yeah, they've already lost it. They're back there double file racing.
Yeah.
That's not helping. We're wrecking. We're wrecking. Oh, we're still wrecking. Libby through the grass. The second incident here.
Jesse Schwartz, too.
Yep. Libby didn't hit nothing. Libby is a lucky man. He slid through the grass. He'll be all right.
All right, well, let's go back and take a look.
Boy, it's been a tough night for all the Schwartz boys.
Telling you. Jesse's riding right here behind Robbie Vrabel on the high side.
Jesse's driving backwards down pit road.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
And looks like he got a bumper hook on Robbie Vrabel. That's that dreaded bumper hook, man. We hate to see that. Libby got a piece of that, but I think Libby steered out of it. He's going to go out across the grass, ain't he?
Yeah, he's fine though.
Golly, he is so lucky.
He's lucky. That's all he got.
Yeah. He didn't get hit by anything. That was amazing. He went right between a bunch of cars.
Rabel's blown up too. But yeah, the 27 drove down backwards. You should show that on the replay.
No. Jesse, where the heck is he? Jesse Schwartz. I don't know.
He perfectly drove backwards down pit road. That's awesome.
I don't know if I can go back that far. Let me see if I can. Nope. I don't know. Let me try one more
time. From where he wrecked?
Here.
It was right after he wrecked.
Yeah, let me try one more time here and see if I can catch it. I wonder why he did that. Drove backwards down pit road. Yeah, there he is, going backwards down pit road. Holy smokes.
Pretty straight, too. He did that pretty good.
Oh, my word. Believe it.
Well, so much for the champ getting off to a good start tonight.
Yep. There he's got to spin it around so he can get in his pit stall. Oh, my. Well, anyhow, he's got it back out there. And let's see. Jesse, he's going to come back out 6th place. So he's still got a chance. But yeah, it's pretty beat up. Well, we got time to talk to somebody.
It'll probably blow up before this race is over.
How about we talk to Chris Pence, if I can find him? That's somebody that I haven't talked to. I don't even see him in. There he is.
Riding in 5th place.
There he is. I got him. Chris Pence, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Chris, how's your race going for you, man? You've been lucky and dodged all the bullets out there tonight.
Well, I did get into a little damage when we were pitting one time, but it seems to be able to keep up in the draft, which is good.
That's good. That's good. If you got damage on it, you can keep up in the draft, but might have ruined your chances for a victory unless you can really get some help from behind. But now we were just talking here a minute ago about pit stop strategy, because everybody's going to have to make one more pit stop at least. Are you on that strategy right now? You're going to have to make one more.
Yeah, I mean, nobody should be able to go more than 20 laps on fuel. I think that'd be the most you can run. So, yeah, everybody would make one more from here.
Okay, well, 5th place, you're going to have a good starting position on the bottom. You're going to just try to tuck right up behind somebody and keep your foot in it.
Oh yeah, I'm going to try to hang on the bottom here and get up front and hopefully stay there. It takes some circumstances for us to pull out the win, but we still got a shot.
Well, there you go. Good job. Well, congrats on getting up that far, Chris. I know you got a lot of work to go yet, and we're going to wish you the best, man, because it's going to be an uphill climb right now.
Yeah, 10-4. I appreciate it.
All right, buddy. Were you back here in Coilbound Motorsports?
10-4.
Okay. All right. Thanks for talking with us.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
All right. Best of luck to Chris Pence. Does have a little bit of damage on that front, man. I don't know. If he can stay in the draft, he might be all right. Jeff Hollingsworth will be showed as our brand new leader. Led that lap.
So, Rudy, inquiring minds want to know. I know you've watched wrestling throughout your life. Have you ever had a favorite wrestler?
I know, because I haven't never watched it.
Huh?
No.
You've never watched wrestling
Never.
one time in your
No.
entire life?
No, sir, not once.
How do you know what it is? You've had to have seen it.
Well, I wrestled in school, so I know what wrestling is, but it was nothing like that that you see on TV.
You never had a favorite, huh?
Nope. I know a few of the guys. I mean, who doesn't know like Hulk Hogan and
Exactly.
The Rock, and I know a few of the guys. That's where they came from, and they've like The Rock, he's became a freaking TV phenomenon star, in movies, and
he's #1 star in Hollywood as far as grossing money.
Yeah. So, but other than that, no. Honest to God, I have never watched. Other than maybe you shot me a link to something to show me something, and I looked at it. I think one time.
Oh, Robbie Vrabel was wanting to know if you wanted to bring him up to the booth. Not to interrupt you.
Heck yeah. Yeah, if he's out, yeah, heck yeah, man. Bring him up here. Where's he at? I got him. Robbie Vrabel.
What's going on?
Man, what a tough break, Robbie. Ah,
that happens. That's plate racing right there.
Well, yeah, and it's that dreaded bumper hook. We see that so many times, and man, I'll tell you, there's no way Jesse would have done that on purpose. Golly, man, you don't want to ruin his race either,
Yeah, he was having problems most of the night apparently with it. I don't know, man. I watched the replay and he was, on my end, he was locked onto my right rear before we even came off the corner. And as soon as he tried to square up with me, it just kind of turned me. I know he doesn't do it on purpose, man. That's just plate racing. We're fighting for everything we can get up there. It just sucks to see that paint scheme get destroyed like that, man. That was a good looking race car. I was having fun with it.
I know it. Well, all right, we're ready to go back green here. Let's get them going.
Absolutely. Let's get these boys going.
All right. 29 to go. Pace car's in. And there's a green flag. Evan Schroeder in command. Look at Johnny Reed Foley up there battling Scott. Look at this.
67's out there blinking really, really bad right now.
See that.
There's been a lot of internet issues in this race, man.
Yep.
It's crazy. I haven't seen this many in a long time.
Well, I think
even the leader up
Johnny
there
Reed blinking real bad.
I think
that could lead to a caution here if they're not
careful.
Yeah.
iRacing is working probably in the background on stuff, getting ready for the dirt, and I'm sure they're probably working feverishly this weekend preparing, and that could have something to do with it. I don't know. They said that they run their stuff on the same servers that like NBC and ESPN and everything, that they run all their stuff on. Did you read that post?
I did.
Yeah,
no, I didn't see that one.
I was more interested in the post that a lot of things are going to be changing with this car. I think a lot of people are excited about it. There's a few people that aren't too happy. Me personally, I can't wait. That'll be the last time we see these super speedway cars run like this. A lot's going to be changing with our plate cars. So,
how much is that going to make a difference?
A lot.
Well, I mean, what's it going to make? What's going to change?
We run our front end. Well, it doesn't matter anymore. I can look in the garage. Our front end is set up at 2.5 inches on the left front and about 3.5 on the right front. So that's got to come up at least 4 inches. That's a lot of air going to be moving around these race cars. The rear end's got to be a minimum of 8 inches too. So that's going to put that big old spoiler in the air and slow these things down.
But the birthday boy's about to lead a lap. Look at that! Happy birthday, Johnny Reed Foley! Wow. Sorry about that, Robbie.
No. I was waiting for you to call that. He was a lap down at one point, man. I wasn't sure if he'd be able to get up here and contend.
He was actually was 3 laps down when he come back in, but it was when a caution was, and he got one of them laps back, and so he was 2 laps down, and he's come from 2 laps back down to lead a lap, man. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Crazy things happen on your birthday, man.
Yep.
You never know what's gonna happen.
I wonder.
Must be that birthday luck. It's not often you see people make up 3 laps at Daytona. That just doesn't happen.
Let's see. He's what, 26, 25 or 26? I can't. Wish I could remember, because in one of his blog posts he did, or Facebook stream that he did or something, he said his age, and I can't remember now. But I think he's like 25 or 26.
That'd be interesting if he was 26. He just took the lead with 26 to go.
Yeah, and I mean,
how about that?
Yeah, and
numbers are crazy.
he's going to be a future country music star. I'm here to tell you.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to hear it.
He's got some freaking awesome music. I bought his first album or his first CD, you know, and it was oh boy, look at this here, Chris Pence about to drop down, but and he autographed it for me and everything, man. That's awesome.
That's real cool.
Yep. I'm just glad that, you know, we're friends, and it's just cool to see somebody trying to make it to the top, you know. And Chris Pence leads another lap. Foley on the bottom.
Oh, real tight there.
Wow. We're not done yet.
Wow.
Let's see. That's going to stack that inside line.
Harry.
That'll give that group behind him there, Gonzalez, Jimmy, Leby. That'll allow these guys to catch up. That's the break that group back there needed.
Yep. Paul Berthwick into second. Coming from 19th.
He's another one who's had a lot of internet issues this race.
Yeah, he's been blinking.
Johnny Reed Foley going back to the outside. He wants that lead back. Evans, this is going to get hairy.
Oh, man.
Oh, they made it work. Good boy.
Yeah, it's getting pretty wild out here right now.
Yeah, it is.
This is the part where I wish I was right in the middle of it. I wish I was in the middle of that thing right now. That'd be awesome.
Well, yeah, but you'd be white knuckling it, man. I'm telling you.
Oh,
the way these
dude,
guys
I live for that stuff. I have way too much fun with that stuff. When it gets dicey like that, I get way too excited. And Gonzalez and Jimmy look like they're working together coming up to the back. Maybe they can get to Evan and help them push Johnny back to the lead.
Yep.
Now that's been the best part of this daytime race. You know, the nighttime race, everybody was pretty much stuck to the bottom and didn't have very many lanes to run. This race, we've proven you can go 2 wide, 3 wide, and it's being competitive no matter what lane. All these guys getting together here.
We're
oh my
wrecking.
gosh.
Oh my! I don't know how the heck they saved that one, but boy,
That was a great save by Tony.
Yep.
No, he's not done yet.
Oh boy!
Man,
Come on.
Oh man, that's gonna ruin his chances.
Yeah,
Good save.
let's get a caution.
That was a hell of a wheel job right there. A hell of a save.
Man.
Fortunately, it's going to take him out of that lead pack, but what a save.
Michael Gonzalez, third place, coming from 15th up to third, doing a heck of a job. Well, you and Mullis were hooked up pretty good there, and you guys could make it work on the high side, Robbie, and that was something that
we got one.
67 just blew up.
Sorry to cut you off.
Very quick. Blew it up.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she
Like a
grenaded.
Roman candle.
Too much tape.
Yep.
He pulled the pin on that sucker and just let it go.
He's pushing hard.
Man.
So we're down to 5 in this lead pack now.
I'm telling you, man, it's getting interesting out here. We still got a lot of race to go here, guys. We got one more pit stop to get out of the way yet, too.
Yeah, we
It's
do.
coming right here in the next lap or two.
That's why I'm kind of surprised to see those guys making moves like that, knowing that they still got another pit stop.
Yeah.
Track position's pretty important here, too. Being out front, that's about the best place you want to be.
But anyhow, as I was saying, you and Mullis got some great runs up there on the high side. Just you two working by yourself. Can 2 cars make that work on the high side like that?
I
mean,
I don't know if any 2 cars can. I know our cars are really strong. We've proven time and time again, even this league. Our super speedway setups have been great, no matter what we run. And we just managed to get something rolling up there. A lot of momentum, just being able to stick on his bumper. That's the biggest thing. You being able to stick on the dude's bumper.
Yeah,
that's key. Once you start getting that gap, you start losing everything, and we're just able to keep it together, really.
Bernard Person into the top 5.
Yeah. They brought Michael Levy back. He's got some left rear damage. He had some damage there with when me and Jesse had our little incident. He got some left rear there. It's good to see him back up there. He doesn't have much help, though.
Yeah, I think he got pretty much most of that fixed. There's still just a little bit left, the left front. There's a little bit right there. Fender kind of sticking up a little bit. And
yeah, that left rear is really beat up, though. It's going to be hard for him to hang on the draft with Witherspoon that far back.
Yeah, he needs help from behind. Witherspoon is coming, but...
Well, I'd imagine to see him come down pit road right here, they can't have too much more fuel. There'll be 7 of them coming in.
Oh, there's another one just blew up.
Johnny Reed Foley.
Just blew. Oh, no.
No caution.
He didn't blow up. What?
He hit the wall. No caution. We're still racing.
Oh,
and I can't believe they didn't come down pit road there.
I thought somebody blew up right there.
No, he just somehow got into the wall.
Oh, man. Well, could have been a netcode thing, too, but wow. Yeah, I see an awful lot of damage on that car now.
This has just been a carnage race.
Oh, man.
Someone blew up.
Evan Schroeder blew up, or Mullis. Did Mullis blow up? Robbie?
Hard to tell. Looks like
I
somebody
didn't see
blew
who
up in
blew
front
up.
of him and they all got bunched together.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I seen like smoke, a big puff of smoke, and heard something blow up. But
Yeah, I heard it. Honestly, I had just looked at my car. Apparently, all my damage is fixed. Now that I'm seeing these guys blow up and take damage, I'm gonna go get some spots.
well, there you go.
Don't blame me.
Go get them, brother.
Racing for points.
Go get them.
Like I said, this paint scheme looks way too good to be sitting down on the wall there.
Better
Couldn't
hustle.
leave
You're
it.
running out of laps.
Well, good luck. I'm gonna
Thanks.
put you back down there with your teammates.
Sounds good, man. Thank you.
Yep. Cool. Yeah, Robbie
He
gonna get
needs
back
to
up.
hustle up.
The car don't
It'll be
look.
close.
It don't look too bad. I don't know
It's
what.
gonna matter how much speed he can carry.
Yeah, I don't know
'cause
what.
we're coming to 17 to go.
He's coming back into pit road though.
And
Gonzalez.
how about Michael Gonzalez, man? He's the leader right now. And right now, he's sitting in the captain's chair.
But he's got to make a pit stop here, and I'm kind of curious as to when that's going to happen. Him and Chris.
There's
Pence,
only four.
Man.
There's only 4 cars that have a chance to win this race if this thing stays green. So
Right.
it's going to come down to green flag pit stops and who makes the best pit stop, which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
And all
definitely.
4 of these guys, let me tell you what, all 4 of these guys want to win this race here tonight.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't remember any 4 of these guys winning a race that I've called here at IWCR. So
Michael,
I know all 4 of these guys are licking their chops right now.
Yep, Michael Leiby has won races here, but it's been a while ago, and they just keep going by pit road here. They're going to do I think they're kind of waiting for a caution, but I think as much as this field's spread out right now, Scott, I don't think we're going to see a caution the rest of this race.
No, I don't either. Being that they didn't throw one on the Johnny Reed Foley incident, I don't think they're going to throw any cautions.
That's crazy. The birthday boy back in 10th spot now, just ahead of the leader. And he's getting out of the way. He's going to let the lead pack go by, so that'll put him a lap down in 10th place. Now they're chasing down Josh Witherspoon. He'd be the next one to go a lap down, and he's all by himself. And the leaders are coming up on him like a freight train. And these guys, the 4 of them, they're not getting together too awful much here, if you notice. They're, just them front 2, Michael Gonzalez and Chris Pence. But Bernard Persons is kind of just laying back a little bit. I think he's kind of seeing when are these guys going to pit. And if they do, I want to come down with them, because if the 4 of them go in together and come out together, then it's going to be on from there.
Yeah, Libby doing everything he can right now just to hang on to these guys here. He knows it's coming down to green flag pit stops.
Well, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in tonight on this Friday night, seeing the IWCR kick off their season number 11 here at Daytona tonight. And it's come down to survival of the fittest out here tonight. We've seen a lot of cautions. Let's see, how many cautions have we had? 4 cautions. I mean, that's not that many, and we've seen a lot of close calls that should have been cautions. If you've been here through the whole thing, you've sat here and witnessed it right along with Scott and I. And man, it's been a rough race.
Been a wild one, that's for sure. We're definitely going to have an interesting finish.
And we're still waiting.
I'm curious to see who's going to win this. I hope it stays green, because I want to see which one of these 4 wins this thing.
Yeah, it's pretty much come down to these 4 right here, or whether they're going to have to pit, and whether Logan Powers, Tony Pizarro. Now, Tony Pizarro, I do know he pitted.
Johnny Reed Foley took it behind the wall. He's out of this race.
Excuse me. It's getting there. The clock's ticking, laps are winding down, coming to 12 to go this time, and still waiting on these guys to pit. And here they come.
Here they come.
Oh, Bernard Person stayed out. Oh, that might have been.
That's gonna. Oh, no! Look at that. Libby gets into the 41s, shoots him out in the grass.
Oh no!
Wow. Wonder if we'll get a penalty on that for the 5. Contact on pit road. It's got a little bit of damage now on the front, so.
That was our pole setter.
Pit stops are going to play a role here.
And I don't think, no tires, fuel only for Michael Libby. Gonzalez comes
he's
off
trying
right
to get
behind
it going. He can't get it going. There he goes. Boy, that was scary. Yeah, Michael Gonzalez coming up on him fast with that fresh rubber. Got to slow up for him on the apron here. Libby having a hard time getting that thing up to speed here. It's costing these guys time. Libby's got left front damage.
And here comes Bernard Person to pit road after leading the lap. I think he just kind of made a mistake right there by coming out.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he wasn't in good position there to come to pit road at the last second and decided to stay out. Well, that's going to give the lead up to Tony Pizarro. And he's coming to pit road.
Yeah.
Him and Jarrett Schwartz coming in together. It's going to be fuel only stop, I'm sure, by Tony P. I wouldn't think that anybody right now would want to change tires. Just too costly time-wise. Wow, he locked it down and slid all the way into his pit stall. And there he goes, no tires, fuel only for Tony Pizarro. Jarrett Schwartz is already away.
Bernard Person did everything he could to get it back up to speed in time, but Libby and Gonzalez drove right on by. And
yep.
It's a 2-car race to the finish now. And
oh my.
The 5 has got left front damage, so when the 75 pulls out, he's going to have a good chance of winning this race.
Yes, sir. One of these two. Unless
it stays green.
Unless they get the dreaded bumper hook. We just seen it a little while ago. Boy, and if that happens, it could take both of them out of contention, and Bernard Person could wind up being the winner. You just never know, because the way Gonzalez is keeping the pressure on Michael Libby right now. Wow.
Just want to stay close to him. Don't want to let him get away at all. Got to stay close.
Well, thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate it very much. Folks, give us a thumbs up on the video there if you don't mind. And if it's your first time here on MaxSpeedTV, do subscribe. We like to have our subscribers. We'll be off tomorrow night, but you can tune in tomorrow night on Grip TV. We'll be covering the Truck Series race right here at IWCR. You'll find them on YouTube, Grip TV.
Yeah, tomorrow night's race is at Auto Club.
Auto Club, yeah, that'll be a good one in the Truck Series. That's their second race of the season in the Truck Series. The Gen 6, we're kind of like about a week behind in the Gen 6 series from the Truck Series. They usually wind up finishing up a week ahead of time. So
because they run the duels in the Gen 6 that first week.
And the only other one I see out there right now, Joshua Schwartz is still trying to pick up as many positions as he can, and there's enough laps here he can pick up 2 more positions. That'll put him in 15th place. Not a bad finish for staying with it. He was involved in the very first caution of the race, so that's pretty awesome.
You see the 75 poking out here, trying to breathe that thing a little bit. He's been riding up close behind the 5, just trying to get a little breath of air. Well, maybe he wants to go around him now.
Well,
maybe he's just testing the waters here just to see.
I think Gonzalez is a little bit faster because
he is.
Yeah, he doesn't have any damage.
Yeah, look at that. He drove right around him.
Now Michael,
I think he realized it.
Yeah.
I think he's realized it. He's just going to drive away from him.
Yeah. Libby's it's gonna be tough for him to keep up now.
Yeah, I think Gonzalez said, "The hell with waiting until the end. I'm going now. I'm just going to drive away from him. There's that much of a difference. Let's just get going."
Yep.
But Libby doing everything he can to hang on here. He's starting to get a run now. Looked like Gonzalez was going to drive away, but now Libby hanging on. I don't blame Gonzalez. I'd have done the same thing.
Oh yeah,
I'd be breaking the draft right now. I'd be, zigzagging all over the track, IndyCar style, breaking that draft.
But he doesn't have to. All he's got to do is just keep his foot in it. Libby.
Oh, he's hanging.
Oh man,
that's why he needs to break the draft.
Yeah. I don't think Libby's got enough to get by him though.
No, I definitely don't think so.
So all Gonzalez has got to do is just keep his foot in it and just keep it steady and keep it off the wall. Watch for lap traffic. Make sure you give plenty of room on that lap traffic. 6 laps to go for Michael Gonzalez to bring it home. 3rd place, Bernard Person. Look at this, man. He's running real well, but he's starting to lose ground to these guys back here. Chris Pence and Josh Witherspoon. If they get hooked up, they'll be able to reel in Bernard Person really quick. Even though they are about 8 or 9 seconds behind him, if they can get hooked up, they'll pick up a lot of speed. Boy, and Witherspoon is closing up on Chris Pence fast here.
Well, if a caution comes out now, the race will end under caution.
Yep. And Witherspoon, I think, I'm not sure if he's going to try to hook up with him and ride or if he's going to try to actually get around Chris Pence. I think Witherspoon's faster than Chris Pence. I think it's the same thing as we've seen just a little bit ago there with Michael Gonzalez and Michael Libby. That Witherspoon is a little faster, so we may see him pull out and maybe try to pass him there with 1 or 2 to go. But back up front, Gonzalez and Libby.
Well, either way, there's going to be a good red Chevrolet sitting in victory lane tonight, either a white one or a red one. I just don't think Libby's got the speed to catch the 75. That left front quarter panel damage is causing him problems. A little bit of the nose is stuck up, slowing him down.
Yep, he just wants to hang on to second right now. I think after all he's endured tonight, I think he's just going to be just tickled to death to finish in second. He did lead 5 laps. And let's see, who's going to come out of here with the most laps led tonight? Looks like Jimmy Mullis. Yep, and he's no longer in the race. He led 22 laps. So that's a lot. 4 cautions tonight.
How many different leaders?
I don't know how many different leaders, but we had 29 lead changes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a lot of lead changes. Let me see if I can get a count on how many different leaders we've had. $14 different leaders.
Oh, wow.
29 lead changes, amongst 14 drivers. I mean, that's pretty awesome.
Gonzalez. 2 more times around here for the 75, and he's going to be your winner after all this.
Yep. And he's going to be jumping up and down. What a way to start the season out, though, coming right out of Daytona with a victory. Libby closing up on him, though.
Yeah, I wonder what the odds were, according to Tony Pizarro, on Michael Gonzalez winning this race. Did you see that, where they released the odds for the races there on the IWCR Facebook group?
No.
Pizarro coming up with his own odds, yeah. Wonder what Gonzalez's odds were.
That's something I'm going to have to go check out because I missed that.
Yeah, they did it last week. I'm pretty sure they did it for this race, too. I'm sure he was a long shot.
Well, coming to get the white flag, Michael Gonzalez. Michael Libby second, and Bernard Person still hanging on to third. Long ways back, at about another 5 seconds behind him is Josh Witherspoon. He did get around Chris Pence, so he will finish 4th. Good run for Josh Witherspoon, man.
White flag, nice and
there it is.
2.5 miles to go, Rudy.
4 more turns for Michael Gonzalez.
I think aliens would have to strike at this point for him not to win this race.
Yeah, lightning would have to just fry that car up right now for him to lose it. Libby's trying.
Not raining there though.
Yep. Libby's trying. He took a look there, but he just does not have the ponies under that hood right now to make anything.
Damage.
Yep. But I'll tell you what, you got to give him an A for effort. At the line, it's
definitely.
going to be
Checker flag.
Michael Gonzalez for the win here for the season opener at IWCR, the CBM series here. Great job for Michael Gonzalez. Congrats.
And Michael Libby comes home second. Bernard Person rounds out the podium. Josh Witherspoon finishes fourth. Chris Pitts fifth. Logan Powers sixth. Tony Pizarro seventh. Actually, Tony finished sixth. Logan seventh. Jared Schwartz eighth. Ryan Helm ninth. And Jeff Hollingsworth rounds out the top 10. Your defending champion, Jesse Schwartz, comes home 11th.
Very good. All right, well, let's see if we can, we'll get Bernard Person up here first, finishing in third. Let me see if I can find him in here. We had him a little while ago. Bernard Person. Bernard Person. Why am I not seeing him? There he is. Bernard Person, you got a copy. Sorry, I didn't mean to drag you up in there.
Yes, sir.
Well, congrats on third, brother. Man, you did it. You're on the podium here tonight. Congrats.
Oh, thank you. It feels good to be third.
I'll tell you what, man, that was one heck of a race to get there, and you did it, man. You brought it home third place, and there was a lot going on out there, and it was just one of them races tonight that, man, it was just like there was just no ending. It was like everything that just could go wrong out there tonight went wrong.
Oh yeah, you had to dodge a lot, keep focused, make sure you weren't involved in that, but somehow I did. But it didn't really slow me down that much. If I had hope, I probably could have been up there.
Okay, Scott, get better, brother.
All right, sorry to interrupt. All right, I'll see y'all later. Pleasure calling the race with you, Rudy.
Okay.
Congratulations, all you guys on the podium. Good win there, Gonzo.
Thank you.
See you guys.
Well, anyhow, Bernard, tell us about some of the chances that you had to take out there, because we've seen a lot of guys. Man, the dicing that was going on all the way through that race, it was just, I mean, it was unimaginable, all the stuff that was going on out there.
Yeah, you definitely had to keep your eyes peeled and make sure you paid attention and didn't look anywhere else but the track.
And it was crazy, but you brought it home third. So anybody you want to thank tonight for this third place finish?
Just my teammates. They put in a lot of work in these setups. And, of course, you guys for putting on a good show and good broadcasting. And of course, Randall putting on a good league here.
Well, how much of a tone is this going to set for you now, kind of giving you a little bit of a boost here, a little bit of momentum? Are you going to be able to carry that over into next week and try to maybe get on the podium again?
That's my focus, to try to fight this year. Every race, try to be up there.
Well, coming from 8th to 3rd, that's pretty respectable, considering everything that was going on out there tonight. That's pretty awesome. So congrats on your 3rd place, and we'll hopefully talk to you next week, Bernard.
Thank you. You guys have a good one.
All right, buddy. Okay, that brings us to 2nd place. Michael Libby, you got a copy.
Yes, I do.
Michael, 2nd place. Man, oh man, if you wouldn't have had that damage on that car, you'd have probably been giving Michael Gonzalez a lot tougher time out there. He rode behind you for a little while, and I think he figured out that he was just a tick faster than you. And once he figured that out and got by you, and he just drove away, and there was nothing you could do with him. But we've seen a lot of stuff going on out there. As I was talking to Bernard about that, a lot of stuff going on the track, and you got involved in a couple of them. And man, just why was everybody so dicey out there on the track?
Yeah, I'm not sure what was wrong, if it was iRacing or people's internet, but a lot of people were complaining that everyone was bouncing around and stuff like that. So I'm not sure if that had anything to do with it or not.
Well, we've seen the same thing. So they're not making that up. We've seen it too. We've seen things happening tonight that we don't always see. And I think a lot of it's iRacing is probably prepping this weekend for, coming out with the new build next week and, the dirt and all that. So I think behind the scenes stuff that's going on, even though they claim to have the same servers as NBC and ESPN and all the big major networks, they got the same servers. It's still, when you're working in the back end of something like that, it does cause conflict, So But boy, I'll tell you, it was a tough race. You made it to second after starting on the pole tonight, and congratulations again for that pole position. And I think don't you get an extra point for that?
Yes, I do. I believe so.
Yeah, okay. And you led some laps, so you gathered up a point there, and not too bad for the season opener. Boy, I'll tell you what, pretty good race here. And we had a tie for the most laps led tonight with Michael Gonzalez and Jimmy Mullis. So, but you led 5 laps. That was enough to get you that bonus point. So, anybody you want to thank tonight, Michael?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my teammates for working with me throughout the race, and you, Rudy, MaxSpeedTV, for putting on a great broadcast.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate that very much. Well, Michael, we hope to see you back here next week and try to defend that second place, and hopefully maybe you can get a win next week. I don't know where you guys are at next week, but
I have no idea either.
Chicagoland or something. I don't remember either. Anyhow, congrats on second, and we'll see you here next week, Michael.
All right, thank you.
All right. Michael Gonzalez, you got a copy.
Yeah, I got you, Rudy.
Woohoo! You brought it to victory lane. Way to start out the season, Gonzo. Man, I'm telling you what, it was so difficult to try to keep focused out there with everything that was going on. Tell me about some of the crazy stuff that was going on in the race tonight.
Oh yeah, it was hectic, lag bubbles, side of the cars. I don't know, one of the teammates, Calvin Troy, it was car length or car width between him and the car on the inside. I don't know, it was crazy.
Yeah,
there was at least 2 people that I saw that were jumping around in some of the lines throughout the race. But yeah, it was a pretty hectic race, but I mean it was fun throughout the entire time too.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was great to see you come to bring it to victory lane. This is going to be a lot of momentum you're going to carry over into next week, and it's good to see you back in the league, Michael, too, because I know you've always been a good contender in the past, and it's good to see you back out here. So, well, congratulations on your victory, and I know you probably got a whole list of people you want to thank.
Oh yeah, I just signed on with Johnny Reed Foley Racing, so we're Johnny Reed Foley Motorsports, so that's going to be a lot of fun throughout this season here because they helped us, brought up the setup here, and we're able just to dig around this track. And yeah, this is a lot of confidence going into the next week. I don't know where we are, but it's still going to be confidence nonetheless.
Yeah. Coming from 15th to the lead, man, that's pretty respectable.
Oh yeah, for sure. We just rode in the back most of the race, avoided some of the carnage, and then got up to the front.
Well, it seemed like, I know on that last pit stop there, you took fuel only, and which was the only call that you could have made, because that's pretty much what everybody else was doing too, You just had to drive what tires you had on there, and I don't know, you probably had, about 30, 35 laps on them tires then? Something like that?
Yeah, we had about, what was it? Yeah, something like that, about 28 to 35 laps.
Yeah. So, but tires, you just really couldn't take that extra time to get tires. It's just a splash of gas and get the heck out of there. But man, you did it. I'm so proud of you, Michael. You bring it to victory lane, and I don't know. I know you thanked all your teammates and everything, and it was good to see everybody out there working together and dealing with the issues that everybody had to deal with tonight. And you bring it to victory lane. So, congrats again, and thanks for talking with us, Michael. We appreciate it, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, 10-4. I'd like to also just thank you guys for broadcasting, and then a huge shout out to number 56, Jimmy Mullis. He helped me there at the end and got me up to the front, and that's what really got me to get there at the end of the race. So huge shout out to him.
Very good. Yeah. Well, that's good to see even, different teams working together, for the ultimate goal. So, and if you lose your partner, you jump over and you help somebody else out, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure. It was a lot of fun.
All right, well, go celebrate that win, my friend. Break open a bottle of champagne and have a big drink on me.
10-4, Rudy. I'll do that.
All right. See you next week, brother.
See you, dude.
All right, let's run down through the results here, folks. Michael Gonzalez coming away with the win here tonight. Michael Leiby second, Bernard Person third, Josh Witherspoon fourth, Chris Pence finishing fifth, Tony Pizarro sixth, Logan Powers seventh, Jarrett Schwartz eighth, Brian Helm, 9th, and Jeff Hollingsworth rounds out the top 10. Jesse Schwartz, 11th. Johnny Reed Foley, good to see him out there racing tonight with the boys. He finishes 12th, and he did lead some laps, too. He led a couple laps up there, so coming from 3 laps down and during that loss of connection and everything, comes back from 3 laps down and led some laps. So Jimmy Mullis, which tied Michael Gonzalez for the most laps led tonight with 22. He will finish back in 13th. Evan Schroeder, 14th. Paul Berthwick, 15th. Joshua Schwartz, 16th. Robbie Vrabel, 17th. Calvin Troy, 18th. Randall Drake, 19th. And Justin Warner, 20th. Matt Smethers finishes 21st. Thomas Brander, 22nd. Bentley Glazer, 23rd. Roger Wagner, 24th. Paul Crumry, 25th. Thomas Keene, 26th, and Sean Medling didn't start the race. So big congratulations again here to our winner, Michael Gonzalez, for the season opener of the CBM Gen 6 series here at IWCR. Thanks for tuning in tonight, folks, on MaxSpeedTV, and we'll be back Sunday night with another broadcast. Till then, stay safe and have a good night.